I'm going to tell you real quick what my first kidney stone has to do with safety and survival. My name is Jason Hanson. I'm a former CIA officer. You might recognize me from Shark Tank, the NBC Today Show, Fox News, and a bunch of media outlets. But obviously, that's not why I'm here today. I want to tell you about my first kidney stone, and again, what it has to do with being prepared, what it has to do with being a gun owner, making sure that you can still survive when you're not at your best.
Please welcome back former CIA officer Jason Hanson.
Former CIA Jason Hanson.
This handsome fella is Jason Hanson.
This is Jason Hanson, former CIA guy.
So about a week ago, I had my very first kidney stone. And let me just say, it hurts like a son of a gun. Unless you've had one, you have no idea. I've never had birth, never given birth, but I've heard many women say that, hey, having a kidney stone is worse than birth, and I absolutely believe it. I got mine in the morning. I started vomiting. The pain was so bad. I was rolling on the ground. It was only my left side where I got it, and called up some relatives, called up my cousin who's a doctor, basically said, hey, give it a few days, see if it passes. Now, I had some Percocet that was left over from when I had some nasal sinus surgery a while back, and if I did not have that Percocet, goodness gracious, I don't know what I would have done. So I was able to stay up on Percocet, and one of the nights, I probably got up in the middle of the night and peed 6 times. And same thing in the morning, I was peeing like a crazy man. And somewhere along those lines, I must have passed my kidney stone. So all is well now, even though it was an excruciating experience and I don't recommend it. But here's the reason why I share this story with you. I live in the state of Utah, gun-friendly state. I carry concealed every single day. Usually, I'm gonna slowly pull it out of my pocket here so I don't unholster it. Usually it's a 6-hour P365 that is in a Kydex holster just like this. I also usually have my tactical pen on me and a pocket knife or some type of knife on me. When I had my kidney stone, I was on Percocet, I was on brutal pain, I was not carrying my gun. I was clearly in no shape to carry a gun because of the Percocet, and I was clearly in no shape to carry a gun because of the pain. I was pretty much rolling around on the floor in agony for a long, long time. The reason I say that is I know most guys, especially me, I'm the primary protector in my house. I'm the one that if something goes wrong, if we have a home invasion, I'm grabbing my gun first. My wife is calling 911. She's taking care of the kids, and I'm going to stop the intruder. But there will be times where we are out of commission or maybe traveling. And when I had that kidney stone, I was absolutely out of commission. This is why I recommend you train your spouse and how to use a firearm. And guess what? I realize all spouses don't love guns. So if it's not a gun, some type of weapon that they can protect the family with when you're out of commission. Now, when I had my kidney stone, my wife, she has a Glock 19 right underneath our bed in a rapid access safe. So that is the weapon she's gonna use, and she's a good shot, and I don't have to worry about her not being able to protect us. She loves the Glock 19. That's her go-to weapon. It's been her go-to weapon for years. In my past life, I carried a Glock 19 all the time, but guess what? I'm not the world's biggest Glock fan. I know all the Glock fanboys watching this are absolutely gonna hate me, but I don't love the trigger. I don't love the ergonomics. And I'd much rather have, well, a lot of other guns, meaning a 1911, a Walther, a 6 Sauer, a Springfield, a bunch of other guns out there. So those are the guns I'm using for home defense. But going back to what I was saying, because I know I'm going on a tangent here, is please train your spouse. You may be sick, you may be on Percocet and loopy and throwing up, and you may feel like you're on death's doorstep, which is if you've ever had a kidney stone, you are. So if a home intrusion happens that night or during the day, you need to have a spouse you can rely on who can still protect your family. I also travel a lot, which is why my wife has a Glock 19 as a way to protect us. If your wife hates guns, well, there's a lot of other options. I recommend a giant kukri, also known, or most people say is a machete. A lot of people I train use a Tomahawk. If you want to see the Tomahawk that I use, make sure and click below. You can check that out. There's other items, of course, there's golf clubs, baseball bats, but you want something that has an intimidating look, meaning some guy breaks in, you're sitting there on your bed with your kidney stone, wishing you were dead. Your wife's got to go defend. You don't want her necessarily just going to the top with a golf club to the top of the stairs. If that guy sees it, not as intimidating. But if she's got a Tomahawk, if she's got a kukri in her hand, a lot more intimidating. Of course, if that guy decides to run up the stairs, she has to be prepared to use it. And luckily, these tools are idiot-proof, meaning everybody knows how to swing a knife. Everybody knows how to swing a Tomahawk to stop a home intruder. So a lot of guys that I train never ever teach their wives anything, and I don't recommend it. Teach your wife, train your wife, in whatever she's comfortable with, because there may come the day where you get your first kidney stone and you're gonna need her to be able to protect you if the worst happens. All right, that's all I got for you today. It's a beautiful day. I'm gonna go out and do some things on the farm here where I'm at. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on that ring notification bell. I am former CIA officer Jason Hanson. I'm out of here. And if you wanna know more stuff about how I do home defense and home invasions, definitely click below. Have a wonderful rest of the day.